Indian rupee surged sharply in early trade on Tuesday, gaining over 1 rupee against the US dollar after Washington slashed tariffs on Indian goods from 50% to 18%. The rupee opened at 90.30 per dollar, strengthening by 119 paise from its previous close of 91.49. According to traders, the lower tariff makes India more attractive for global investors and could bring foreign investors back into the Indian markets. Gold and silver prices on the Multi-Commodity Exchange of India opened sharply higher on Tuesday, following gains in international bullion prices. MCX gold rate today for April futures contracts opened 2.78% higher at 1,48,000 per 10 grams, level as against its previous close of 1,41,669 level. The yellow metal price surged to a high of 1,49,996 level. MCX silver price for March futures contracts opened 4% higher at 2,45,711 per kg, as compared to its previous close of 2,36,261 level. MCX silver rate jumped nearly 9% to 2,57,480 level. I want to go back now to Mr. Akash Jindal. Mr. Jindal, a lot of numbers there, a lot of percentages. I'd request you again to simplify this, and what would you also like to say on this?
See, in simple terms, what I would say is, as far as gold and silver are concerned, gold, see, it has been increasing because, number one, it's being treated as a safe haven asset, it's being used for hedging, and because of geopolitical disturbances like the US-Iran issue, what happened between US and Greenland, what US did to Venezuela, because everybody knew that US is going to take some action against Venezuela, but nobody ever thought of the sort of action they actually took. Plus, Russia-Ukraine war is anyway going on. So, number one, because of safe haven asset buying and hedging, entities as well as individuals are buying gold. Number two, now as far as gold is concerned, many central banks are buying gold as a reserve for them, because earlier central banks throughout the world used to buy dollars, but now de-dollarization is happening. De-dollarization means relevance of dollars reducing across the world. So many countries are central banks, just equal to our RBI, they have been buying many quantity of gold as reserves. Plus what's happening is gold, the demand is increasing, the supply is not. Because the existing mines of gold, their extraction capability is being diminished and new mines are not being discovered. So a basic rule of economics says, if anything has higher demand and lesser supply, that amount is going to increase. So gold, if somebody wants to buy at these prices also, and target is long term, I don't think any problem in buying gold. For long term, one may buy gold. Secondly, there's one more thing which many people would like to know, that whether gold should be bought as jewelry or not. Of course, jewelry means that you have to shell out 10, 15, 20% as making charges, some for the other things also which go into gold, like mala and other things. But according to my organization, akashmil.in, buying gold jewelry also is a prudent idea. Why so? Because wherever you buy gold jewelry, you automatically stand to invest for long term. Because in India, we have an emotional attachment with our jewelry. So jewelry, whenever it's bought, it's generally held on for 15, 20, 25 years, certain times passed on to generations. So the long-term buying, long-term holding is embedded when we buy jewelry. So I think buying jewelry also makes sense, because otherwise if you buy gold, if it appreciates, you may be tempted to sell it after 3 months or 6 months. Then we come to silver. Silver, of course, the main focus has been that silver, the demand has increased, demand for EVs, demand for solar, demand for defense. But there the question which my organization is asking is that has the demand for EVs increased thrice in 3 months? Because see, the number of EVs being sold in September and February, there is not that much change. So in silver what's happening is people are investing with a me too feeling that my neighbor has earned 2 lakh rupees, why have I been left behind? The left out feeling. That is very much there.
Mr. Jindal, I'll have to interrupt you.